This is the rest of the news. Dan Earhart, and it is Friday. Tomorrow morning, there will be a total lunar eclipse. It's the second of the year. The first was June 15th. This could be a great experience if you're in the western United States, awake and looking at the moon. 6:06 a.m. Pacific Time is totality. Great viewing in Colorado and the American West, all of California, Portland and Seattle if it's a clear sky. Starts about 5 tomorrow morning. John Hickenlooper is governor of Colorado, and he announced yesterday that the Rocky Mountain High State is seeking special status from the federal government to build a commercial spaceport. Right next door, New Mexico already has Spaceport America, but Colorado has lots of military and aerospace contractors. And nice weather. And a great eclipse tomorrow morning. Durban wraps up today, all those jets headed for home, concluding the 17th annual ping pong match between the United States and China at the United Nations Conference on Climate Change. It's been said that all the U.S. showed up with was a wrecking ball. Don't look for leadership from the big boys at the table. Congratulations to tiny, really tiny, Tokalau in the Western Pacific, Southern Hemisphere, which will become the first country in the world to use only renewable energy, that is, no fossil fuel, and they'll do it by September of next year. 1,400 people live on 3 small coral atolls. Tokalau is attending the conference in Durban and is calling for all countries to make binding pledges to cut emissions. That doesn't seem to be happening. Looks like we'll be needing those spaceports to ferry us to Earth 2.0. Imagine being a passenger on the Mayflower. But wait, is that thinking outside the box? It's low-hanging fruit, but value added and best of breed. One could certainly argue that it's mission critical, and it's the best we can bring to the table. Finally, there's a need to incentivize getting rid of all these corporate cliches, says CareerBuilder.com. So, what's Occupy Wall Street all about, Alfie? No need to look further than yesterday's performance by John Corzine before the House Agriculture Committee. What he brought to the table was absolutely no knowledge of where's the money, all $1.1 billion. He says he never intended to break any rules while blowing up MF Global. Why an ag committee? Many Midwestern farmers who hedge their crops haven't been able to get their money. The suspicion is that MF Global covered their own bad $6.3 billion bet on European debt with depositors' money. Of course, John didn't intend that. It's a legal thing, you know. Hustler magazine wants the dirt on Rick Perry. Hey, listen up, Austin, Texas. Larry Flint will pay $1 million to anyone who can prove that the governor has had illicit sex. The ad asks, have you had a gay or straight sexual encounter with Rick Perry? What a frightening thought. You'll have to be able to prove that low-hanging fruit, but $1 million does incentivize. Tomorrow's eclipse will be visible from Austin to Tokalau. Thanks for listening to the rest of the news this week. Until Monday, this is Dan Earhart, and I'll be looking at the moon.